Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedly. Hello, you guys. I hope you're doing well. I've got a request by, let's see, where is that? I'm using this new deck here. The request was by Thomas Brenda. She wanted the wagon wheel deck. So here it is, the wagon wheel deck. There is the box right here. You can see it right there. I haven't used it in a long time, so I thought, yeah, sure, I'll pull it out. So thank you. I have no problem with that. Carrying on. Yeah, yesterday I did the Liz Jones. I think what I got confused was the blonde was the journalist, but the brunette was not. I got the name right, Liz Jones, but that's what the article put when I saw the article saying that she was sick and tired of Meghan was the brunette. But I guess where I screwed up possibly is she's not a journalist. I still don't know who the brunette is. And I would have to dig around, and I've been kind of busy to dig around. But regardless, the brunette was the one I was doing the energy on, the one with the white dress. That is who I did my cards on. Just whatever she does, she does. But that's the woman that just had it with Meghan. So that's, regardless of what her occupation is, that's just who I threw on. And she was done with her. It was in the spread previously to when the article came out that she was done with her. So it is what it is. It doesn't matter what she does. So here we go, carrying on. People are still talking about wannabe starlet Meghan, doing the same stuff that she did when she was a wannabe starlet, going on these red carpet events. Lizzie Cundy said that she's just not getting the warmth that she once got. And, had she stayed a royal, they would have been lining up, to, shake her hand and meet her, and it would be after events, but not anymore. Now it's fairly a chilly reception. These distinguished individuals are not interested in her. They're also saying, people are saying that the Duke is back to his old lighthearted self. One person stated that Harry looks less pathetic now than he did when he was with Meghan. And this was a lot in the Daily Mail by Richard Eden. What else do I have to say? I wanted to throw a few cards. This is a little off subject from that. Is do a few cards on your new Prime Minister, the 58th Prime Minister, who happens to be from the Labour Party. I don't know very much about him. I just know he's following Rishi's flagship, and he's going to dump his flagship on immigration. I got really mixed reviews here on him. Some say he's absolutely comically terrible in his first few months. He's got a lot on his plate. He's got to fix the toxic immigration policy. And of course, he's not as low rating as what Rishi was, which was negative 53%. So that's why I guess they had to dump him. Anyways, yeah. A lot of people see, what was it? Only 33% said they have a broad idea of what he stands for. Only something like 9% or so had a very clear understanding. He had quite a few negative ratings too. So it doesn't look good. It's kind of like the United States, what's going on here. Anyways, Keir Starmer. I wonder if he has a broad idea of what he actually wants to do and if he's actually going to be able to implement and do what he wants. Maybe he's got two parties in his pocket. Trying to please everyone isn't going to please anybody. That's usually how it goes. So let's just get some general energy on him. Keir Starmer. This deck has, I believe, a princess card in here. So that would just be a younger version of the queen. Not as advanced, just a younger self, I suppose. So that's just how I'm going to have to read it. Very similar in messages. So that's why I kind of pulled away from this deck. I believe it was because of the princess in it. It was confusing to the viewers. And it's kind of confusing for me too, to be honest, because why do we need a princess if we have a queen? It just doesn't really make much sense. Here we go. So, Keir Starmer. How's his effect going to be on the public? Will he be able to bring positive change? Will he be able to do anything positive? Or is he going to be another hot flash in the pan? Will he be able to bring positive change? Will Keir Starmer be able to bring positive publicly happy people. Will people be happy with him in the end? Will they be happy with him in the end? What do I have here? Well, it doesn't look so happy. I'm going to take it from there, put that there. I won't use that. Subconscious card is there. Okay, so what do I have here for the main thing we have here is the seven of cups. 7 of cups. So with the 7 of cups, it's kind of a dream, trying to turn dreams into visions. So he is dreaming of what he can do, but a lot of it is an illusion, distraction from reality. It's the castle in the sky card, wishful thinking, very creative imagination. He's going to have to get creative. He's going to have to choose carefully. 7 of cups, usually, you could see all those cups. Which one is he going to dance with? Which one is he going to fly with? Which one is he going to choose? There's good cups, there's evil cups. Is he going to choose a good positive one or a negative one? And it can be quite distorted, and it can also be gaslighting. It's also self-doubt, doubting his own sanity. Can I actually do it? So I'd say there's a little insecurity there because it is, okay, am I actually able to do it, or is it just strictly my imagination? So, and then we have here sitting with it is the 5 of Pentacles. So with the 5 of Pentacles is conflict. There's going to be a lot of conflict, probably with the Labor Party. 5 of Pentacles is basically, with the 5 is destabilized. Everything's destabilized. There's been a lot of problems. Things have been burning down. A lot of problems with money. There's been war with money. Crisis is brewing. Why? Because they've been sending money for conflicts and war. So that is the problem, and it is a strictly fantasy to think that I've got the castle in the sky where I can save other people. In essence, is how I feel with that. Let's see what else. Yeah, I don't know about that. That's just looking like he's just trying to avoid shame. Also, because that is the shame card. It is a card of total conflict, of shame. A lot of people out in the cold. So I think this is definitely sort of immigration kind of energy of the crippled spirit. People looking for relations and money. There's card of estrangement. So there's the issues with children. The unaccompanied minors who doesn't come with adults is one of the biggest things on the table that I quickly read in about 10 minutes. That's all I did. I didn't do any deep studying or reading on it. I just quickly got a little basis, just a very, very basic. I don't have the politics down. So please forgive me if I'm not sounding correct here. And it's also outside of the establishment's position with the 5 of Pentacles. So yeah, there's a lot of people that want to get in. There are people that need to go out. There are youth. There is shame. There are people homeless, people who their blown egos have no place, orphan energy. So I think it has more to do with the young orphans, but it's also the adults too, but focus on the children is how I feel about this. And it's caring for the sick too. So can we even do it, or are we just totally gaslighting ourselves and everybody else in the process? Yeah, sounds about right to me. Okay, and we have here the Moon card in reverse. So the Moon card is blocked, being blocked from being able to do it, trying to accept the perils of the situation. You can't help everyone. It is back to shared fantasy, reenacting the past. Problems keep persisting, don't they? So basically, it is back to fantasy. Fantasy, here's reality. We got to do things based in reality. He understands the difference between wants and needs versus are you even able to deliver, is what it's looking like. Then we have here the 10 of Swords, rock bottom. It's upright. So backstabbing. So, honesty. Is there going to be honesty here, or am I going to, come to an end here? Can we do this? Can we end this negativity? The challenge aspect is everyone's disheartened, a very disheartened rock bottom, a lot of emotional rock bottoms, mentally rock bottom. The change is karmic with this because it's a 10, and there's a lot of temptations with it. It impacts a lot of people's lives. It's trying to end the difficulty and end the difficulty of the death of the state of mind. A lot of people are at rock bottom, as we know. So a lot of negative attitudes are feeding into it. And how do we move on? Trying to apply wisdom, trying to pull out of it a very gloomy, dark blue state, very gloomy. A lot of gloom and doom. A lot of people are very unhappy with the burning of London and all the issues. And he wants to, I think he's more the Liberal Party, and he wants to get rid of the Conservatives. So that's a war right there in itself. Here we go, justice. Yeah, everything becomes law and order. Justice, creating balance. What's fair? What's fair? Consequences to behavior. That goes back to not allowing certain people, making some people leave, who can stay, who can go. Playing fair card and finding if the universe will hopefully bless them in the situation. And it all becomes legal, of cause and effect. Hoping they can be honest and truthful in the situation, but there can be some lying, gaslighting, because people are hurting and strength, challenge, and there's a lot of shame avoidance here. So he wouldn't want to get the shame. He wouldn't want to be taken down himself. So he's got to be truthful. He knows the truth will all come out. Regardless of what you do, the truth always surfaces. It always comes to the surface. You can lie and put out illusions, but it's all going to come out. Hidden energy here. We have here, this is the Emperor, I believe. Yes, it's the Emperor in reverse. There it is, upright. That's restoring order through proper means and proper channels. Here, it's in reverse. That is overreach of power. Overreach of power. Should I do an overreach of power? He's tempted to do an overreach of power, which would be negative and abusive, and then people saying no to him. That would be his rock bottom coming to an end for you, buddy. Then we have here the past position that doesn't serve is manipulation, master manipulation, incapable of getting what you want. Just because you want it doesn't mean you can get it. Manifesting of the mind, upright, is getting what you fantasize, what you think about. What you think about, you actually get. He doesn't believe that he can manifest and get what he wants. He knows that there's a lot of manipulation and coercion and lies, and incapable of getting exactly what you want, when you want, how you want it, because everything's a legal matter. So he doesn't want to put on his actor, smooth talker. It is what it is. It's sort of brute honesty, and manipulation doesn't serve, but he also realizes he can't get everything. He can't make magic happen. Whatever he wants in his mind, he may not be able to get, in essence. So he cannot manifest. He is not a manifester. And then going into the future, what do I have here? I have here is 5 of Wands in reverse. So going down the wrong road, trying to put down, blocks for stability. It's like trying to create stability and waiting for the results. It's like an arm wrestling match here with everyone. It's waiting for the opportunities to come in, but here the success is not happening. So he's been trying to put in the brute force, waiting for it, trying to make the right moves, or at least in his mind, putting in the prep work. The prep work's done, but the results are not positive. The results are negative, thinking, okay, I got to go back to some old plan. That old plan might be manipulation, which means it's an abuse of power. And then he has to face the law where he comes crashing down because now you've been shamed and you're not allowed to do that. So then we have here is the 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is basically the sneaky fox card, the duper's delight, the unreliability. It is claiming wins without much effort. It is barely putting in effort. A lot of evidence and lies is left behind. I would say that would be probably from the previous prime minister. And he sees all the mess that's been left behind. And he's concerned about creating a mess for himself, I would say, because he knows it's not going to improve anything. So I don't think he necessarily wants that. And then we have here, well, this is a good one here. We have Ace of Wands. He wants the approval of others. He wants to create. He does have the desire of a new focus. He has a lot of ambitions for his career, for this journey, to do it with amazing passion and to start new things and just really go for it. His position is a new conception. So it's a new conception. It's a new job. He wants approval. Give me the thumbs up. Please give me the thumbs up. he hasn't been quite getting the thumbs up. Next position here, hopes and fears, we have here is the King of Cups. He wants to be loved by everyone. He wants people to give him the emotional approval. He wants to emotionally be available, have his door open, come in, talk to me. I'm available to talk. We can open up those emotional doors and have a conversation kind of guy. Loved by everybody, lots of empathy, understanding the human condition of what's going on, trying to be the family man, trying to control his dark impulses, trying to not be self-serving, aiming for peace, aiming for empathy, aiming to be available without manipulation, without the turbulence, without emotionally cutting off doors and people from coming in and expressing their concerns. So, but he wants approval and love, big time. Then we have here, oh boy, we have the Lovers in reverse. It's not happening. So we tested you, we don't like you. So that's what it came out to. And they think he's a liar and the truths are coming out. So that's what I got from him on Keir Starmer. Okay, that's my political spread for here. All right, you guys, till next time, like and subscribe. Till next time, I'll see you again. Bye, you guys.